Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast. I'm Christine.
And I'm Sam.
And today we're going to be discussing restaurants in and around the Buffalo area.
Yes, and these are all independent restaurants that are either fully vegan or have lots of vegan-friendly options.
Right. Our first guest on the podcast is Papa Pete's, a Lebanese joint. Where are they?
Papa Pete's, a Lebanese joint, is at 265 Kenmore Avenue in Buffalo. And we made our first foray out there back in June. It was actually our wedding anniversary, and we decided that we were going to go get some Lebanese food.
That's right.
To celebrate our anniversary.
That's
yes.
right, we did.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
And at the time, they were closed for table service, but we're only doing takeout. And so we ordered ahead, and our food was ready when we arrived, and we grabbed it and went and sat at an outdoor table at the Dairy Queen across the street.
We did. We did. And the funny thing is, we were a little worried at first because Dairy Queen did have signs up saying, these tables are reserved for Dairy Queen customers only. But then I started seeing posts of almost everybody that ate at Papa Pete's eating at those same tables because he really just has a tiny little parking lot, and unless you want to eat in your car. And it was a beautiful day. So we ate in the Dairy Queen parking lot at one of their picnic tables. So
it was perfect.
Yeah. And what we got, we each got one of the vegan street boxes.
Amazing.
Yeah. Really good. Here's what you get in the vegan street box. It's a lot of food for the money. And I honestly can't remember how much it was. I know it was.
I can't either, but it
wasn't crazy
incredibly
expensive.
No, not only was it not crazy expensive, it was incredibly reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you get in the Lebanese street box, you get 2 fresh herb falafel, 1 black bean falafel, which are delicious. All the falafel was fantastic. 2 vegan grape leaves, a chickpea salad, a mujadara, hummus, tabbouleh, a side salad, pita chips, all served with fresh pita. You get vegan tzatziki, a tahini, and a hot sauce. That's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us finished absolutely everything.
Oh, I think I did.
Did you, including the pita chips?
Yeah, I may have left 1 or 2 of the pita chips.
Okay, yeah, because I think I didn't make it through the pita chips, but because I couldn't let the other beautiful things go. So
Right.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to waste stomach space with pita chips when there's all that.
There's so many other beautiful things.
Yeah. So
yes.
what did you think of the falafel?
Oh my gosh, loved the falafel. And I am a sucker for good falafel, and the black bean falafel in particular, which is something I've never had before.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never had a black bean based falafel. Was gorgeous, just so flavorful, really, really well seasoned. The texture was fantastic, and coupled with the vegan tzatziki. And can I say, Pete, thank you for vegan tzatziki.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for vegan tzatziki.
From the bottom of our hearts.
Absolutely. Just beautiful.
Yeah. What did you think of the herb falafel?
The herb falafel also was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But I think because the black bean was something new to me,
It's different.
It was the standout
Yeah.
of the falafel, but they were all fantastic.
Yeah. I thought the herb falafel, it was probably one of the best falafel I've ever had.
Nice.
Yeah. It was definitely right up there on my falafel checklist.
Yeah.
Just a little bit crunchy on the outside and super soft on the inside and super herbaceous. I
Yes.
mean, I can see why they call them herb falafels because they're very flavorful.
Absolutely.
And then you get the 2 vegan stuffed grape leaves.
Yes.
Those were delicious.
Yes.
They have like rice and veggies inside. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good
And
stuff.
the thing is I stuffed grape leaves have never been really, really high on my list.
Oh, I love them.
I know you do. But they've never been a huge thing for me, but these were wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed them thoroughly.
They were really good. Also, dip them in the tzatziki.
Again, thank you for the tzatziki.
Dip everything in tzatziki.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So then after the grape leaves, there's a nice fresh chickpea salad.
Which
it's
was
a cold chickpea salad. It's really good.
just so good.
Yeah, I think it had like red onion and herbs and maybe tomato. And there may have been some tomato in it.
It was just wonderful.
Really good and really well seasoned.
And the mujadara too.
Yeah, that's like a rice dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, actually, I think next time we go to Papa Pete's, because we will be back, I want to go for the build your own mujadara bowl.
Yeah, that would be good. I'd like to try that also. Yeah. Let's see. So then, the mujadara, which is delicious. Thank you, Pete. Hummus, fresh made hummus.
I mean,
really good.
Where can you go wrong?
Yeah, nothing bad to say about the hummus at all.
Nothing bad. No.
Tabbouleh, which was also
Beautiful.
really good with like mint and everything in it. Really good. And the side salad, which I shirked the side salad a little bit because I wanted to make sure I was able to eat all the other food. But then I did manage to finish the side salad.
Yeah.
And it's a nice touch.
I will never shirk a salad because it's salad and I love salad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very simple. There was nothing particularly
it was just
unusual about it. It was
just a green salad,
very standard green salad. But it was a really nice, fresh, bright complement to everything else that was going on.
Yeah, it's a fantastic meal. So if you go to Papa Pete's, definitely check out that vegan street box because it's a lot of food for the money, and everything in there is it blew me away. It was really delicious.
Yeah, and you can taste how fresh everything is.
Yeah.
Which is always a pleasure. So yeah, huge thumbs up to Papa Pete.
Yeah, thank you, Papa Pete's.
They are located at 265 Kenmore Avenue in Buffalo.
So, next up on our list is Sunshine Vegan Eats.
Oh my God, Sunshine Vegan Eats.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a great place. Excuse me. This is a great place.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, where are they located?
They are at 893 Jefferson Avenue, also in Buffalo.
Yeah, and she has an extensive menu. We have to go back and try
oh my gosh.
a bunch of other things on her menu. But the day we went there, we got, she does this special where you get 2 cheesesteaks. She calls them the Impossible Naya, but you get 2 of them with a side of fries for $20.21. So yeah, we got 2 of those and we got a side order of mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know if the mozzarella sticks are house-made or not, but they were delicious.
I suspect that they were. I don't have confirmation on that, but I do suspect that they were. And let me tell you, if they were, I want to know what the secret is. This was the first vegan mozzarella stick we actually tried. We hadn't run into them anywhere else. So this was a brand new experience.
Yeah.
And these completely exceeded my expectations because as we all know, or at least those of us who are vegan and have been on the hunt for the perfect meltable vegan cheese
right.
and have not found it,
right.
know that it's hard to get that kind of ooey gooey melty sensation that you get with dairy mozzarella.
With the mozzarella stick.
So these were incredible. They were super crispy, creamy and melty and gooey on the inside. The flavor was fantastic. They weren't particularly greasy. I want to know how they do it because just
now I want
phenomenal.
I want them now.
We are not having them now.
Yeah, we're going to take a break here while I drive to Sunshine Vegan Eats and get us a couple of orders of mozzarella sticks.
See you in about 3 hours.
No, they were fantastic. Yeah, and before I was vegan, mozzarella sticks were like, if I was like at a pub or something, it was
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, if they had that on the menu, I'm like, ooh, they have mozzarella sticks. I could live on mozzarella sticks. I mean, you shouldn't live on mozzarella sticks.
No, bad idea. Very bad idea.
So yeah, those were really good. And the cheese steak it's Impossible meat. And then it's a house-made cheese sauce. And in with the meat, you get, of course, peppers and onions. But it's also cooked in with like a kind of a vinegary, kind of a southern vinegary, not really barbecue, but I don't know if people out there know what that like southern vinegary thing, like sometimes you would get it on a pulled pork situation. Really good and different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super different taste to this cheesesteak. This is not your standard Philly cheesesteak.
Right.
It's tangy. It's a little bit spicy. I'm pretty sure there were some banana peppers in there.
Yeah, there's mushrooms. There's onions, mushrooms, banana peppers, and it's the secret sauce.
And the secret sauce is what we're talking about. Yeah.
Tang to it. It's so good.
Yeah, amazing. So completely different from any cheesesteak you would have ever had in this part of the world.
Yeah.
And just wonderful.
Yeah, so if you're at Sunshine Vegan Eats, ask Nikki that runs Sunshine Vegan Eats, if she'll give you the secret to her secret sauce. I bet she won't.
I bet she won't. No, I don't think she will. But yeah, you gotta go. You gotta try them out. I really can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Word is they're opening a second location with more like a sit-down atmosphere. I don't know where she is on that yet, but I think she found a location and they're remodeling it.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Yeah. She does a lot of really, really good stuff for her community. It's awesome.
It really is. And just her menu is fantastic. I mean, this is vegan soul food. This is vegan comfort food really at its best. And we're talking about, a fish and shrimp platter, knowing that neither of those are actual animals, of course.
Right.
She'll do a meatloaf, garlic mashed potatoes and cabbage. She does street tacos, pastelitos, all kinds of wonderful things. She does vegan ribs. She does
a shrimp po' boy,
which I'm dying to try, to be honest.
I was never a fan of shrimp, or actually I'm allergic to shellfish, but I was never, before I was vegan, never a fan of shrimp. But I'd like to try the vegan shrimp po' boy.
Yeah, and see, for me, pre-veganism, I was a big shellfish fan. I love shrimp. I love scallops, and the shrimp po' boy is really, really high on my list of things to try. So we can't wait to go back and see Nikki and her crew. Yeah,
and she's just got this great energy too.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. She's
amazing.
Cool. I
Very
like
cool.
her. So, anything else you want to say about Sunshine Vegan Eats?
No, just go there and have her fantastic food.
Yeah. When we went, we sat outside, and it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we sat she abuts I think it's a Walgreens maybe. So you're just looking at the Walgreens parking lot. It's not it's not scenic or anything. Oh. But it's nice that she has all that nice outdoor seating.
But the outdoor seating was great. Yeah.
Yeah. And where are they one more time?
Let's see. They would be at 893 Jefferson Avenue in Buffalo.
Yep. So get yourself there. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So next on our list is Wurlitzer Pizza. Where's Wurlitzer Pizza?
Wurlitzer Pizza is at 1401 Nash Road in North Tonawanda, New York.
Yep.
So a bit of a hike for us.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. We went to Wurlitzer back in early September. We were just craving pizza one day, and we don't have anywhere around us that does a vegan pizza.
No.
So we'd heard great things about Wurlitzer, so we decided to make the trek. And oh my God, was it worth it?
Yeah, definitely worth the drive.
Yes. If you are looking for vegan pizza, seriously, this is the place.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. We got the vegan deluxe. No, I'm sorry. It's
the deluxe veggie.
Deluxe veggie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the deluxe veggie. It's vegan mozzarella, vegan cheddar, mushrooms, onions, hot and sweet peppers, spinach, broccoli, tomatoes. It's a lot of stuff on a pizza. I mean, it's a loaded pizza.
Loaded.
Yeah, two kinds of cheese. Mm-hmm. And their crust is really good.
Oh my gosh. For me, a lot of times where pizza falls a bit flat is in the flavor of the crust.
Yeah.
The crust can be a really great texture, but there's just not a lot of flavor to it. And it depends too much on the toppings to give it its flavor. Not in this case. I don't know what went into this absolutely magical pizza dough. I really don't, but it was truly magical. Soft, fluffy, flavorful, a little bit buttery.
Yeah, it was good.
Just fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, you give all those adjectives and I'm like, yeah, it was good.
Well, yeah, we're going to work on your vocabulary. Work on your vocabulary. And the thing is, with me saying this, in general, I'm not a huge fan of pizza crust. I am not the person who will eat the crusts at the edge.
Oh yeah, you
of the
sometimes
pizza.
leave your crust.
I'll leave my crust.
I never do. If I leave my crust, it's not a good crust.
Right. And
Yeah.
so for me to eat the crust means the crust is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, the crust is totally awesome. And it was. As was the sauce. There was just this hint of heat in the sauce. You could tell there was some red pepper in there.
Yeah, well, he puts, there's hot and sweet peppers. So the hot peppers, I think my first bite, I got like a mouthful of hot pepper. I'm like, ooh, this is really spicy.
And I was like, really? I'm not getting that.
Yeah, it just happened to be that one bite. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. But there was this lovely heat, not only from the peppers that were on top of the pizza, but I think there was a bit of heat coming from the sauce.
Yeah,
which
maybe
was
some pepperoncini or something.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
And I love a loaded pizza, like tons of toppings.
Yeah.
That's where pizza lives and breathes for me, is
Right.
in the toppings. And this did not disappoint. This was absolutely overflowing with toppings.
Yeah.
Just a gorgeous pizza from start to finish. But what I also have to give Wurlitzer some serious props for, okay, there are two things. One, their vegan menu is huge. For a place that isn't fully vegan, it's really amazing how many vegan offerings they have.
Yeah.
How many specialty pizzas were there? I think there were maybe a dozen.
Yeah, a lot.
Specifically vegan specialty pizzas. The sandwiches and the appetizers. We didn't try any of the appetizers, unfortunately. We're going to have to go back several times in order to make it through the menu.
They have such a big vegan menu. Yeah, we'd have to go back there a number of times.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But also, and this is something that is really important to a lot of vegans and something that I was very impressed with, is that all of their vegan items are made in a vegan specific area of the kitchen.
Right.
So they're not made on the same surfaces as the products containing meat and dairy.
Right.
Which is phenomenal.
Yeah, kudos to them for doing that.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
It is really, really
I don't
awesome.
know if somebody involved with the restaurant is vegan, but I think for them to, to make that kind of a
commitment.
Yeah, a commitment to that menu. Yeah, I think that's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally phenomenal. And of course, we couldn't just go for the pizza. Like, we couldn't make an hour and 20-minute drive.
Right.
And just get pizza.
Just get one thing on the menu.
So we decided to also order a couple of sandwiches to take home and have for lunch the next day, which is exactly what we did.
Yeah, and the guy, I didn't get his name. The guy that was cooking our food was really kind. He's like, so do you want me to make those sandwiches right before you leave so that they're fresh? I'm like, yeah, that's great. That'd be great, because we're going to take them home and probably eat them for supper later.
Yeah, either for supper. I think
or lunch the next day.
Yeah, because we kind of inhaled most of that pizza,
We did.
so we had them for lunch the next day.
We managed to save a couple of pieces to bring home. But
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so I got the buffalo chicken finger sub.
Mm-hmm.
And their chicken fingers, they don't use a pre-made product. It's all house-made.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it's a tofu base. Very well battered and fried. Nice crunchy batter on the outside. And I mean, you could have given that sub to any omnivore or carnivore, and they would never know.
Completely agree.
That it's a vegan sandwich.
Yeah, I had one bite of Christine's sandwich.
No, it tasted like a sub
agree.
shop buffalo chicken finger sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, it was perfect with lettuce and tomato and mayo and vegan mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought it was excellent. I think I did eat it the next day for lunch, and I heated it up a little bit in the oven.
Yeah.
And it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Delicious. I would definitely get that sandwich again.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Yeah.
I would also get the sandwich that I chose again, and I got the sausage hoagie. I love a good sausage and pepper sandwich. And this was fabulous. One thing that I really loved about it that I thought was kind of unusual was the texture of the sausage. Again, I'm pretty sure this was a house-made sausage.
Yeah, it was like a loose sausage, right?
It was, yeah. So instead of being in links, as many sausage sandwiches will be, this was kind of a loose sausage. It gave the sandwich a really wonderful texture. It was very well spiced. The peppers and onions were great. The cheese was melty. It was just it was a really, really solid sandwich. Very satisfying.
Yeah, I can't remember if you let me taste that. I think you didn't let me.
I don't think I did. No. I think I was too happy with it. I was like, no.
Yeah, I think you inhaled it before I had a chance to say, hey, can I have a bite?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is that the sandwiches were kind of like the perfect size. You know, sometimes
not too big.
Not too big. Sometimes you go into a sub shop and you get a hoagie and it's just massive.
Yeah,
and
it's like an 18-incher or
yeah,
whatever.
and if you eat the whole thing, you're just absolutely painfully stuffed for the rest of the day. No, these were very, very reasonable. I think they were 8-inch sub rolls.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And the bread was not overly bready.
Yeah, no, it was a good bread to ingredients ratio.
Yes, it really was. And so, especially when the sandwiches were toasted and some of the bulk of the bread kind of gets taken out by that heat.
Yeah.
It was just a perfect size for a lunch.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, they were delicious. And attached to the sub shop is a little ice cream shop.
Yes.
We didn't get ice cream. They do have
dairy-free options.
They do have some dairy-free options there. And I can't remember exactly what the options were. We were too full to even consider ice cream. But.
We really were. Yeah, but there were several dairy-free flavors available. And it looked to me by the setup of the flavors board that those change reasonably regularly. So if you do head over to Wurlitzer and you want to cap off your wonderful vegan pizza or sandwich experience with some dairy-free ice cream, they have a very convenient way for you to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cute place. It's like it's just like a classic pizza shop.
Yeah.
You know, with the bench seating, and then it's got this cute little kind of 50s vibe.
It does.
Ice cream parlor attached to it.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah, it's a really homey place.
Totally.
Yeah. I enjoyed my meal there. I think we were the only ones there for quite a while. We were early. It was early, like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we got there relatively early in the day, and I think we probably were the first customers. And while we were sitting there eating our pizza, a number of people came in for takeout and stuff like that.
Yeah, we beat the lunch rush.
We
definitely.
beat the lunch rush.
Lunch.
Whatever that was. Yeah. So once again, Wurlitzer Pizza Company, they're located at 1401 Nash Road in North Tonawanda, New York. So seriously, if you are craving pizza, this'll do it.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yeah, really good. I'm looking forward to going back and trying another one of their pizzas, and B, a couple of different sandwiches.
And the appetizers.
And some,
we didn't touch
apps.
the appetizers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And their menu is also fully available online. You can just go to their website at www.wurlitzerpizza.com and see their full menu. It's impressive.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So what's next on the list?
Let's see. I think because we're going in chronological order, the next would be the guys at Good and Evil. Okay, so yes, next we visit the guys at Good and Evil. And Good and Evil is located at 21 Main Street in Tonawanda. And just... wow.
Wow, speechless. I think this is the first time that Sam's been speechless in a long time. But yeah, it's run by these two great guys, Sean and Clarence. And Sean is the evil, and this is what Clarence told us, and Clarence is the good. They're both really sweet guys.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes.
He said Clarence said Sean is kind of the troublemaker of the two, and it's pretty obvious. I don't know if you've seen any of his posts on social media, but he's a bit of a nut job in a good way.
In the best possible way.
Yeah, and he's always cooking up new stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's expanding their menu, like daily expanding their menu.
Yes.
And I just love that he shows, him preparing these meals. I'm like, dude, you're giving all your secrets away, but wow, it's fun to watch him cook. I told him he needs his own cooking show.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
He really does because I mean, what he's putting out is phenomenal, but also he is just so entertaining to watch.
Yeah, they're great guys.
Great guys.
Yeah. So I went with the burger, and I had the comfy burger, and it's what they call hood dipped. And what hood dipped is it's got a light, like dipped in a light batter, like a thin batter, and then it's like flash fried in a fryer. Oh my God. I didn't know this existed. It was the burger. It's a house-made burger. Is so good. Oh my God. It's so flavorful. But on the Comfy Burger, you get that hood-dipped house-made burger. And you get vegan Swiss, which I'm not sure also might be a house-made thing.
I have a feeling it is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Demon sauce, grilled onions, and mushrooms. And the demon sauce is like he makes a vegan roux with a mirepoix and mushrooms. It's like this beautiful mushroom sauce. I mean, his food is elevated. You know, he's a classically trained chef.
Yeah.
So this is not your run-of-the-mill fast food burger.
No,
no.
not at all.
This food is definitely elevated, and wow. I mean, I bit into it, and I think my first words were, "Oh my God!"
They were, and then your second words that you decided that by law all burgers should be hood dipped from this point on.
Yeah, if you go there, because you can get any one of their burgers hood dipped or just grilled. I highly recommend getting it hood dipped because it gives you just this little bit of crunch. It's a textural thing that it's just like, wow, really makes it pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it came with the side of perfectly cooked fries.
Yes.
Which I always appreciate a perfectly cooked fry. Just crispy on the outside and creamy on the inside. And just, you know, it's such a simple thing, a French fry. But when it's done wrong, you know it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And when it's done right, it's one of the best things out there. Yeah.
Yep. So, so that's what I got. And I think I just got a side of bottled water with it.
Yep, just bottled water.
And then you also went with a burger.
I did. I also went with a burger. I went with the first item on the menu.
Yeah.
Which is not usually my MO, but it seemed like sometimes the first item on the menu is almost like this is
how we started.
This is how we started.
Right.
And so I kind of wanted to start at the beginning. And so I got the Smack Burger, which was, of course, the house-made patty. I believe it had vegan American cheese on it. So it's kind of like your classic hamburger. It was grilled.
Classic cheeseburger.
Yeah, classic cheeseburger. It was grilled, not hood dipped. And it had a secret sauce on it, the Smack sauce, which
it's really not a secret.
It's not a secret. It was reminiscent of a vegan Thousand Island. Something like that.
Yeah, Sean said it's their version of the Mac sauce, like on a Big Mac.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really was just fantastic. Just fantastic. It was simple. It was clean. All of the flavors were really bright and wonderful.
Yeah.
They combined really nicely, but you could still taste every component individually, which I always appreciate.
Yeah.
I hate it when a burger or a sandwich or anything just gets completely overpowered by one flavor profile.
Like by
when
a sauce or something.
Like by a sauce.
Yeah.
And this was just perfect. It was simple. It was elegant. Loved it.
Yeah.
Huge thumbs up.
Yeah. And once again, I'm looking forward to going back because they have a pretty large menu. And like I said, they're expanding that menu on the daily. They did something Friday. I think he called it Bougie Friday, which cracked me. They have such great sense of humor, such a great sense of humor about their food. But he made like this vegan steak dinner.
Really?
I
missed that one.
With a sauce and a side of asparagus and a twice baked potato. And I mean, this was like, a sit down fancy meal.
Sure.
That's why he called it Bougie Friday or something like that. Yeah,
well,
he's always coming up with new things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was awesome. And when we went in there, we told them that we have a podcast and that they actually invited us to do an episode from their shop. And I think we very well may do that. So hopefully we can get Clarence and Sean to talk about their journey to good and evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the little bit that we talked to Clarence, they have a
really interesting story.
Yeah, really interesting backstory. Now, I do know they started with a food truck, and they only had that food truck going, I think, for a few months before they're like, "Look, we need a brick and mortar. We just want to expand this because I think the food truck was really successful.
Yeah,
but it's hard to run a business out of a truck.
Sure,
especially when your food is elevated like that, you're just kind of your cooking options are limited.
For sure.
You probably just have like a flat grill and and you're just going a flat grill and a fryer, and you're going from there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So one of these days we will have an episode live from Good and Evil.
Yeah. Once we get our remote setup put together.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And their location where they are, I think it used to be a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they did a really nice job of renovating it. It's clean and bright in there. They have these big windows that look out onto the street.
It feels really homey.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Love it.
So we really enjoyed our meal there and enjoyed our conversation with both Clarence and Sean.
Yep.
They're cool guys.
So if you get a chance, go visit Clarence and Sean at Good and Evil. That's at 21 Main Street, Tonawanda.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, indeed.
So next up on our cavalcade of food to eat in the Buffalo area.
Cavalcade.
This is actually our last entry. Last and certainly not least is Big Mood.
Big Mood.
Big Mood vegan food.
Yes.
Yeah, where's Big Mood?
Big Mood is located at 423 Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo.
Yeah. Really cute location.
Oh my gosh, adorable
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
Like absolutely love it. It is tiny, it is homey, the decor is wonderful. Just a very warm, whimsical kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, really lovely.
Yeah, and inside, bright, cheery. They have beautiful murals on the wall. And now they're not set up to seat like a large party or anything like that. So if you're planning on going there with a lot of people, give them a call ahead of time. And I'm sure that Jamie that manages the place will,
Find a way to accommodate
they'll
that.
find a way to accommodate
Yeah,
you.
but they're not immediately set up for large groups.
Right.
So if you're going in as a duo or trio, you're good to go. You're just fine.
Yeah.
But if you're going in with a larger party, you might want to give them a heads up.
Yeah. They have a cool thing where they have a QR code on each table. And you just scan it, because it's like touch free with COVID and everything. It's great. You
It was
don't have
really
to
cool.
stand there and talk into somebody's face while you're ordering, even though we were wearing masks,
Of course.
But yeah, you can just go to your table, scan the QR code, make your order on your phone. It tells them what table you're at and everything that you ordered, and you pay and everything. Boom, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I got what did I get? Oh, I got the chicken bacon ranch sandwich. Mm-hmm. And I got a side order of their mac and cheese. That mac and cheese. I still have dreams about that mac and cheese. It's so good. It's like creamy, and they use these little spiral noodles. It just like grabs onto all that cheese sauce, and it's Nucci, and oh man, it really, A+ on the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
I've had
really.
a lot of vegan mac and cheeses, and so far it's my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
And the chicken sandwich, the chicken patty, perfectly crisp and perfectly spiced. Just, wow, really couldn't ask for anything more. And also that's house-made. It's all house-made. And a house-made bacon. And then a light ranch sauce. Again, not overpowering. Just it's in there, just to bump up the flavor in the sandwich. It's not overpowering at all. You can taste everything on it. Served on a really nice bun. I think it's Marissa that does their food development and cooking in the back. Oh my God, Marissa!
Serious props to Marissa.
I think I told her before we left that she was a genius.
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah,
and rightfully so.
Oh yeah, and that opinion stands. Yeah, so thank you, Marissa and Jamie there at Big Mood. I loved that sandwich, and that mac and cheese will remain close to my heart until I get to have it again. And so what did you get? You went with the burger, right?
I did. I went with the burger. So again, I kind of went to the beginning. I went for the Big Mood burger.
Yeah.
Why not go for the titular burger
Right.
of the
Right.
establishment? And the Big Mood is their take essentially on a Big Mac. So this is a
Right.
2-patty burger with lettuce and onions and pickles and cheese, and yes, a sauce that is reminiscent of a vegan Thousand Island.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. What I was really amazed by first were the house-made patties. Now, there's an option for this burger and all of their others. You can either go with their house-made pink pea patties,
Right.
or you can go with an Impossible patty.
Right.
I like an Impossible Burger as much as the next person, but if there is a house-made patty, I will always go with that.
Right.
And so I went with the pink pea patties, which were just gorgeous.
Yeah, you said it was kind of like falafel meets like a really good veggie burger.
Well, no, I mean, no, you said that.
Oh.
Because you tasted it and you said that.
I knew I heard it somewhere.
It was in your own head. Yeah, no, I thought it had a really wonderful burger texture. It was very clear that you were not eating meat. I don't feel like that patty was trying to be an Impossible or a Beyond kind of patty. But it was beautifully flavored, beautifully textured, not at all heavy, which I appreciated. The toppings were wonderful. It was a really messy burger, which I always appreciate.
Yeah.
I think that with burgers and sandwiches, the messier they are, the better they are.
Yeah.
And this was certainly the case. So I enjoyed that burger thoroughly. The only thing for me is that because it had that third layer of bread in the middle between the two patties, there was a little, and the bread was beautiful and thick and so tasty. It was just a little bit too much bread for me.
It was?
So yeah, I think if I were to get that sandwich again, I would probably take out the center.
You could probably ask them
bread,
not
or
to
ask
put the
them
center
not
bread.
to put the center bread in, just because it was just a little bit too much bread.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, no. It didn't, trust me, it
Didn't
did
affect
not,
the flavor at all.
No, it did not detract from my enjoyment of the burger in any way, shape, or form. It's just, in hindsight, it was probably a little too much bread for me.
Oh. And then you got a side too, right? What did you get on the side?
I did. I got a side. I got a side of sour cream and chive waffle fries.
Right.
Love a good waffle fry, first of all. And second of all, sour cream and chive. I've never had a sour cream and chive waffle fry, so this was something completely new to me.
Right.
I don't exactly know how they did it, but they were beautiful.
It's like a herb spice
blend
that
of
they
some kind they put on the fries.
Top of the fries. Yeah, it's not that the sour cream and chive is in the
potato. No.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, like when you get a Dorito and there's that flavor powder stuff on, that's how they do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But this seasoning blend, it was really reminiscent of a sour cream and onion potato chip.
Like a potato chip.
Yeah, it really was. A tiny bit salty, but otherwise just really, really flavorful.
Yeah, I tried one. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, they were really good. Absolutely loved them. Now, of course, as I was eating my sour cream and chive waffle fries, someone else came in and ordered, and Jamie told them that their sweet potato fries were amazing. And I was like, oh man, because sweet potato fries are like the pinnacle of fries.
I know. If we see sweet potato fries on a menu, we're always like, ooh, gotta get the sweet potato fries.
And I didn't, just because the sour cream and chive sounded so unusual. I wanted to do that instead.
Yeah, I thought they were a different choice.
Oh, they really were. Yeah, completely. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. So that's
really creative.
Great. And they were really, really good.
I thought they were.
But next time, I will definitely go for the amazing sweet potato fries, because
Now, did you try my mac and cheese?
I did try your mac and cheese, and it was fabulous.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yes, very fabulous, thick, creamy sauce, like you said, really noochie. Yeah, just completely scratches that mac and cheese itch.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
yeah. If I go back, it would be really hard not to get that again.
Just the mac and cheese?
Yeah. Well, I want to try other things on their menu, like different sides and stuff, but I don't think I can tear myself away from that mac and cheese.
Well, that's okay. So you try a different sandwich and you still get mac and cheese. That's allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we really enjoyed our meal there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is one of the problems as we explore the vegan offerings in the areas that surround where we live, is that we do tend to glom on to specific menu items. And we're just like, oh, that was amazing. I want that again.
Yeah.
But the whole point is that eventually we want to explore everybody's menus in
everything
their
on the
entirety,
menu.
which is going to take a long time. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That is one downside.
is that we find things we really, really like and we can't wait to have them again.
Yeah. That and that my pants are getting tighter. I swear. I need to exercise more. I definitely need to exercise more with all this food research.
Well, but the thing is, it's just recently that we've been doing an unusual amount of food research, and that's because of the veg fests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally we only hit about one restaurant a week.
Right.
And so like a lot of these places, I mean, we visited Big Mood last week, but Good and Evil was about a month ago.
Yeah.
And Sunshine Vegan Eats was back in July.
Yeah, it's not like we're going someplace multiple
and Papa
times.
Pete's was back in June. So we're doing this research kind of slowly and then, making cumulative episodes out of it.
Yeah,
but
I think it was the 2 veg fests that kind of did my pants in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was much more the Veg Fest.
And I think it was
else.
Jill from Western New York Veg Fest that before the Veg Fest that told me to bring my stretchy pants. And I didn't, and I should have. Maybe we could have eaten more.
No, because I always wear yoga pants. And
Right.
No, I could not have eaten anymore. No.
All right. Well, that's the food that we've tried so far in the Buffalo area. And there are other places out there. So stay tuned.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned because we're going to hit you all out there.
Yes, we are.
If you run a restaurant and you have vegan options, you can be sure you're going to see our smiling, hungry faces
Absolutely.
at your door in the near future.
And if you're out there and you have a restaurant with vegan options and you'd like us to come see you,
yeah, drop us an
drop
email.
us a line. Say, hey, we're out here. We'd love for you to come review our food.
Yep. Or if you know of a restaurant, if you've eaten at a restaurant and you think we need to try it and talk about it, just drop us an email at compassionandcucumbers@gmail.com and tell us about it.
Yeah. And actually, that's true even if it's outside of the Buffalo area. I mean, like I said, we do kind of hang in the Buffalo, New York, Erie, PA, Toronto, Ontario area for the most part, but we have appetites and are willing to travel.
Yeah, we're definitely willing to travel. I know I want to get up to Rochester and try some restaurants out there.
Gotta go back to Ithaca.
Ithaca. Yeah.
Gotta go back
Forget
to
about
Ithaca.
it.
Yeah, and then we have to head in the other direction. We got to head towards Cleveland. We got to get down towards Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we got a lot of driving to do.
We got a lot of driving to do.
I hope the gas prices go down.
Right. So for right now, we're sticking to one place a week, but eventually we want to get out into the world. So if you've got a place that you really want us to check out and talk about, let us know because we'll be there. We might not be there tomorrow, but we will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that's it. We're going to wrap this up.
Absolutely.
Just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. And like I said, you can email us at compassionandcucumbers@gmail.com. Be sure and check out our website and blog at www.compassionandcucumbers.com. We currently have a fundraiser that we're doing for Mockingbird Farms Animal Sanctuary, and it's on our buy us a coffee site. So it's buyusacoffee.com/cucumbers. If you could buy us a coffee, and we'll pass that money on to Mockingbird Farms. We are in the midst of setting up a Patreon. And not exactly sure, but I'm sure we'll be doing some fundraising on that.
Yep.
So yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, for listening. And we'll see you, or at least you'll hear us next Tuesday.
Absolutely. And next Tuesday, we'll be doing a review of restaurants in the Erie, Pennsylvania area.
All right. So stay tuned for that. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye. If you'd like to support the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/cucumbers and buy us a cup of coffee. Thanks so much for listening and for supporting us in what we're doing. We're really having a good time with it.